How's it going? Ryan here. And today I'm going to go over the one trade that I took on SPY. Happened to break even. I ended up getting shook out of my position. I should have stuck to my rules a little bit better, and I would have had a winning trade, but I ended up with just breaking even on the day. We'll go into that trade in just a second, but for now we're on the daily time frame. As you can see, we have made that lower low, and we're kind of bouncing off that 410 area on the daily. Levels I was watching hadn't changed. I cleaned up a few from previous day that weren't quite relevant. We do have the addition of this trend line for support from, what is that? Friday's low to the pre-market. So that's a new addition. We also have the pre-market low, pre-market high, and the high of yesterday's trading session. Off the open, we sold off a bit, came down, tested that trend line, broke below 415. Didn't take any trades in here because we did have some data coming out at 8. So I was waiting for that to come out before I took any trades. We had that data drop, had a small sell on that candle, and immediately kind of pushed up from there. As we approached near that opening print, tested that like 416 to 416.25 area. I noticed that volume was slowing down on the 2-minute especially, and we closed this reversal candle here. So pretty much like just a small candle body, super long upper wick. We had this big run up. We had a decrease in volume, and we formed a reversal candle on the 5-minute. We'll take a look on the 2-minute, and we can look at that volume decreasing a little bit better here. So on the 2-minute, this is what we were seeing as well. So we had that big push up on higher volume, right? And then that volume started to drop as we were pushing up, and then we had obviously this bearish engulfing here, a small green candle, another bearish engulfing. So as we were forming those lower volume candles to the upside and higher volume on the downside, as well as closing this reversal on the 5-minute, I took a put on this candle here, somewhere around 416 is where I got filled. I was looking for us to return back to that 415 level. As you can see, this played out pretty nice, and there shouldn't be a reason I got stopped out. My stop was if we were breaking above 416 again, which we did not do. But this candle right here shook me out. You can see that we have, and I'll zoom in a little bit so we can get a better visual on it. You can see we have this hammer candle and we have it on higher volume. I'm gonna add, and I don't have it on this chart here, but on my trading chart, I've added the 9 EMA to my 5-minute. And if we take a look at this, we got this hammer on higher volume off that EMA. And then we started to push back up towards 416. Ultimately, I placed a stop, a limit, stopped myself out right around break even on this because I didn't like the way things were going. Fundamentally though, there's two things here. We did get a hammer candle on higher volume off the EMA. But I think having this EMA on my chart, maybe I put too much weight into it. Seeing as though when we did push up, we didn't break my target. My target was 416. If we broke to the upside on that, I was on a stop out because that invalidated this trade. We have these 2 wicks here, this longer wick here. If we got past that, that would have been a more valid stop. Really, I think I was profit watching and I was concerned about taking a loss here. So didn't stick to my rules as well as I should have. My plan, I didn't execute it as well as I should have. I think there was a valid signal in this hammer candle off the EMA, especially with this push up that we had. It's not out of the reason to think that we would continue up. I mean, look at what we did, right? Came down, touched 415, and then pushed up and didn't make any new lower lows throughout the day. So did have a bullish day, did have an uptrending day. So I think to be wary going counter to the trend, that's valid. But I really didn't have the technical signal to stop out here, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So a bit of a blunder on my part. We did come down and hit 415. That would have been the profit target right there. Overall, it would have been a really nice trade. But like I said, I stopped myself out. I got shook out of that. It's the only trade I took on the day. You can see, like I said, the rest of the day we kind of bounced off that trend line a couple of times, made some higher highs, higher lows. Pretty classic uptrending day. A little bit of chop like in here. But some volatility for sure. There was some big candles. There's some big moves. There was some money to be made absolutely today. I will say, it feels better to see this and know that I recognize that reversal. I recognize that push up, that decreasing volume, that reversal on the 5 minute. Came down, hit this level pretty much to the T before bouncing. So I'm trying to focus on the positive here and understand that my analysis was correct. The taking that trade, having the particular profit target that I had, even stopping above 416 because we never broke above that is reasonable. Everything kind of was set up well. I guess that's the way I could put it, is the plan was there. The execution wasn't. So rather than kind of toiling over the failed, missing the trade on my part, just trying to look at the positive and see that the trade did play out, that I was correct, that that was a good trade to take. So learning lessons, opportunity for learning, absolutely. But trust in yourself, trust in your analysis, stick to the plan. That's all I got to say on that. If you've watched it this far, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. I do trade live every Monday through Friday, so if you feel so inclined, stop by and say what's up. We have a free Discord. Send me a message and we get you a link to that. It's just a small community of traders. We kind of share ideas, varying experiences, varying account sizes. Sometimes we hop in chats together and trade together, bounce ideas off each other. It's pretty cool, like very low ego little community. So if you feel like joining that, send me a message or leave a comment. We can look in to get you an invite for that. That's all I have for you. Thank you again for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.